G'day legends, and I'm just gonna say straight off the bat, I bloody hate videos like this because I know how it's gonna go. Yeah, we have done this dance enough now to know exactly how this one is gonna go down. The Khamzat Chimaev fans, they're gonna start whinging, they're gonna start complaining, they're gonna be jumping up and down, they're gonna be screaming inshallah at me, they're gonna be saying you just don't like Khamzat, you don't like Khamzat because of where he's from. And I swear to God, man, MMA fans have gotten so touchy as time has gone on. Maybe it's the youth. Maybe it's the youth. I don't know. Look, I'm going to say it as the unk of MMA YouTube. It's the youth, right? You guys are soft as bloody butter, mate. All right? Without ever coming up with any reasons as to why. You just whinge and whinge and whinge. But here we go. Anyway, I'm going to say it. Khamzat Chimaev should fight someone else before he gets another title shot, and the next title shot should go to Nassourdine Imavov. I know, brother, how could you say this? This is #1 bullshit, brother. Khamzat Chimaev deserves, brother. I know, listen. Shut up, stop it, you're embarrassing yourselves. I don't hate Khamzat Chimaev, okay? I don't hate Khamzat Chimaev. In fact, if you are a long-time family member of the channel, yeah, if you're one of the boys on the stream, I say it a lot, there's guys who pop in and watch a couple of the videos, that's cool, but then there's the guys that watch all of the live streams, yeah? The core group, the council of chats, they know that I am not a fan of Nassourdine Imavov. I just think he's a bit boring. I think he's kind of mid, you know, even though he just knocked out Israel Adesanya, I think he's got pillow fists. I don't know. There's just something about him I don't like, right? And that's fine. Whereas Khamzat Chimaev, his win over Robert Whittaker, I thought it was cool as anything. I was sick. I even made an emoji for the channel. I had a wolf eating a reaper, like eating it in its mouth. That was an emoji that I made for the live streams, yeah? And then the guys on the live streams, they ended up replacing it with a emoji of Alexa Grasso's feet because they are degenerates. But all of that is to say that I do respect the win that Khamzat gave to Robert Whittaker, the ass whooping that Khamzat put on Robert Whittaker, yeah? But that is one top ranked guy. That's one guy in the top 5, yeah? Who, let's face it, is a striker and essentially a karate striker. I know Robert's style is a little bit different, whatever. It's essentially a karate stance, okay? So Khamzat, you beat a guy in the top rank, well done, who fights as a karate stance, well done, but it was via a neck crank, you know what I mean? The teeth popping out was savage, you know, it was savage, but it was just sort of, it was unlucky for Robert, lucky for Khamzat. He had already had bad teeth down here, you know what I mean? So really what you did was beat a striker by a neck crank. And let's be real. Let's be really real. Really real. Robert was doing pretty good at defending the takedowns, you know, at defending the hands, at fighting off his back. He was doing pretty good until that neck crank just attached at the perfect angle to snap those bottom teeth. But that's a great win at middleweight. Now let's talk middleweight and getting a middleweight title shot, yeah? Also, you've got Kamaru Usman on 11 days notice, which was a draw. It was a draw, right? And Usman is not a middleweight. He's a welterweight. Yeah, then you had Kevin Holland at middleweight, who is also a welterweight, also on short notice, and it's Kevin Holland. You know, I think at this point Tony Ferguson could probably make a comeback and beat Kevin Holland. Yeah, and then Gilbert Burns, you know, doesn't count at welterweight, and Lin Jiang or what doesn't count at welterweight, and then GM3 at middleweight, that's good, and John Phillips at middleweight, that's also good. So at middleweight, Khamzat's won 3 fights. He's won 3 fights. Like Holland and Usman, they don't count. So they don't count. Super short notice. Both guys coming up from the weight class to accommodate, you know. I love the UFC here. Like, let's look at this, right? Like Conor McGregor and Cowboy, or Conor McGregor and when the talks were happening to fight Michael Chandler. All of this was happening at welterweight. But Dana was like, it counts for lightweight, guys. It counts for lightweight. So when the guys are moving up to fight at a higher weight class to accommodate Conor McGregor, it counts for the weight class below. But if Khamzat fights a guy coming up from welterweight to fight at middleweight, it somehow just counts as welterweight, the class above. I love it. Make the rules up as you go. Listen, essentially, Khamzat Chimaev, you got 3 wins at middleweight, mate. You got John Phillips, GM3, and Robert Whittaker. Now, I know that you've beaten a GOAT of the division in GM3. I get it. But come on here, right? I think a little bit more work is needed for middleweight, especially when we start to look at Nassourdine Imavov. Nassourdine, he just outstruck Israel Adesanya. Yeah, he didn't submit the striker, he struck the striker, and he won. And he just outstruck Jared Cannonier. Yeah, a little bit of an early stoppage, but it was going Nassourdine's way. Yeah, the whole fight seemed to be going Nassourdine's way. We were waiting for Cannonier to get started in it. So that is two stylistically challenging guys in the top 5, on full camps, cemented in the division, beating them at what they're good at. As well as beating Roman Dolidze, who sucks, so that kind of, who cares? But also, he's got the head of Joaquin Buckley, yeah, which is aging super well, unlike Kevin Holland for Chimaev, and he's got a win over Brendan Allen, which is also aging super well, unlike Gilbert Burns for Khamzat Chimaev. Here's what's going on here with you Khamzat fans, alright? Listen very closely and look at me. I think JDM is going to be a world champ, mate, because I am an Aussie. And I am biased, so I will argue that till the end of time. He will consistently try and get back up, no matter how much Bilal Muhammad takes him down. Bilal Muhammad pressures him with the boxing, that's great for JDM. JDM's gonna bloody love it, and that pressure is gonna give him room to rip away at his combos and hurt Bilal Muhammad, okay? Now, him being a home team fighter has helped me rationalize that into a self-belief that I will argue till the end of time. But it's sort of because I know I'm a little bit biased with that, yeah? You think Khamzat Chimaev deserves the next title shot because he's kind of cool, he's a Muslim, and you're a Muslim, okay? And you're cheering for the home team. I get it. But you need to admit, Khamzat Chimaev fans, if this was the PFL, yeah? If this company was in any way based on meritocracy, yeah, there is no way that you can argue that a guy with 3 legitimate wins in the weight class, and 2 of them, quite frankly, aging like my nan's tits, yeah, the third one being a draw against Kamaru Usman, there is no way, there's just no way that you could say that guy deserves a title shot more than the dude with 2 top 5 stylistically impressive wins and a slew of other wins, aging like the writings of Marcus Aurelius, aging like the need for stoicism itself, yeah? Undoubtedly, Nassourdine Imavov, he's the one that deserves the next title shot. He just deserves the next title shot. It is what it is, right? He beat someone more highly ranked than where Robert Whittaker was highly ranked. Like, if you want to just go rank for rank, band for band, right? If you want to just take the last wins, Izzy was ranked higher than Rob. Nassourdine beat Izzy at what Izzy was good at. Khamzat Chimaev beat Rob at what Rob was bad at. You don't even need to look at the history to just point out the fact that Nassourdine has done a better job than what Khamzat did when it comes to just the top of the top. And then to back Nassourdine up, he's also got another top 5 win, plus he's also cemented himself there. There's no argument here other than I like Chimaev and I want to see him fight for a title, which I get. Like, what do I want as a fan? I would rather see DDP versus Chimaev. I think it would be more fun. But that is a fan pick only. That is only for a fan pick. But you got to admit that if this was the PFL, again, meritocracy-based system, it's Nassourdine's title shot to claim. It just is. So, sorry about that. I know it's going to annoy you, but it is what it is, mate. And JDM is going to beat Bilal Muhammad. There's nothing Bilal Muhammad can do to hurt JDM. Take him down, he'll get back up. Pressure him, great. That's what we want. Let's the combos go. I might be biased, but it is. You see, is it so bloody hard? It's just sport, mate. Relax. Anyway, that was it. If you enjoyed this video, then g'day, my name's Dougie. I try and make an MMA video every day of the week, Monday through Friday, and I try and go live about 3 times a week. If you want to know when all of that happens, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. The notification bell will let you know when I go live. If you're already on board with the channel, if you're one of the Council of Chads, then please leave a like on this video. You know I'd appreciate it heaps. And if you are one of the paying members for this channel, gifted or not, either way, if you are one of the paying members of this channel, enjoy all the extra content on the back end, and your names are up on the next slide as a special thank you. Until then, you guys all have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.